From the KATC Weatherland, here's Rob's forecast.
Well, more high heat across the area today. Today makes 16 days in a row of record heat. You can see the previous record was 7, so we've already doubled any of the all-time records, and we're going to probably add one more to it. Wednesday, though, we may not get above 100 degrees, but I've done some of the stats already midway through the month. We'll bring this over to the chroma key wall. The top 5 hottest August in Lafayette, and look how far ahead we are so far for the middle of the month. The latter part of the month may not be quite so hot, but we are certainly going to smash any of the records. And notice of the top 5, there's only one that predates the 21st century. So we're starting to knock out all the old school records, and setting all the new records have been in the last couple of decades. But what a year it's been. And check this out too. The normal high, the actual average high rather, in Lafayette, 101.7, not including today. So it's going to be a little higher because today's high looks to be about 103. The normal should be 92.3. Average lows for this month right near 80 degrees. The normal should be 74.7. So 5 degrees above normal at night and a good 7 degrees above normal during the day. That has been the story of August, coming off record Junes and Julys. All-time record hot Junes and Julys. So that's the way it's been going this summer. And high pressure still in charge over us. But this upper level trough up here, up across the Great Lakes, is going to bring a weak frontal boundary to the area. Mostly drier air, not much chance of a shower or thunderstorm with this, so don't get your hopes up on rain. There could be 1 or 2 isolated storms, and they could get hefty if 1 or 2 develops, but we're not expecting much. And out ahead of that frontal boundary is going to be more high heat. Nothing going on the Doppler. We're here just to show you that it does work 24/7, 365 in case that lone shower pops up on these lonely afternoons. And as we head toward daybreak tomorrow, here comes the frontal boundary once again near record lows tomorrow morning. That front works its way through Acadiana during the course of the afternoon, but we still managed to get up to about 101 to 103 tomorrow afternoon. There'll be maybe some clouds with this, but you can see not much shower activity except over toward southeast Louisiana. Maybe a little action coastal parishes as we head into tomorrow night. But as we head toward Wednesday morning, we see our temperatures getting down into the mid 70s. But look at this. Dew points could get into the upper 50s or lower 60s. So Wednesday is going to feel much more comfortable, even though temperatures head for the upper 90s. The humidity is going to be low, but that also means the fire danger is going to increase as well. So what's going on in the tropics? Any help here? Well, not in the near term. The tropics are busy. This is Hurricane Fernanda out here with 130-mile-per-hour winds moving away. A couple of more tropical candidates in the eastern Pacific, and the Atlantic relatively quiet, but we do have a couple of good-looking tropical waves. And notice it's getting a little bit stormier across portions of the monsoonal area of Africa, so that should set the stage for some development down the road. And the National Hurricane Center thinking 2 areas of concern in the next 7 days to 2 weeks. Something may come off here and then head out into the open Atlantic. Another one may start moving to the west, but it's getting to that time of year where we do think the tropics are going to awaken from their July and early August slumber, and that would be on mark for the peak of the season, which will probably come, will come after September 1st. So tracking that moisture, you see one system way out there in the Atlantic. This is another wave coming off the coast, and this works toward the Gulf of Mexico next week. So maybe some decent rains coming along about Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday of